I can remember it like it happened yesterday when I heard 10, 20, 30, 40 shots, and I ran outside with a bathrobe on, because the first thing comes to my mind when I hear shots, are all my kids and my grandchildren safe? Well, they weren't. And I ran across the street, and they said my grandson was in the alley and he had gotten shot. It was very traumatic for me to see him laying there in his own blood, and it really hurt that I couldn't help him. The helplessness of being there and not being able to do anything for him.
I was with a friend and my phone call was, her son has been shot. Get here now. I was out in San Francisco and I got here in like 10 minutes. And it's like when I got here, it's like there's a lot of chaos going on. And they said your son's been hit, but he'll be okay. And I asked, can I ride the ambulance with him? They was like, no. And he ended up dying on the way to the hospital.
So my son is gone and I've never seen him again ever. Or some sense it's violence. He didn't have nothing to do with it. And my son said his name, Keith, and it's like, hold on, what do you do? What do you say? And your son was set up on nobody. To lose a son, he just turned 18, no prom, no nothing. No license, no see him off married, none of that. It's like they took everything in a little time.
I'm ready to get out there and try to make a difference. I'm ready to start knocking on doors, asking these families, and what can we do to help you? I mean, I know if all these kids out here had jobs, all these teenagers, all these mothers wouldn't have to worry about all these children in the streets. And we'd all feel safe about our kids being outside. Since the murders, we haven't had that. The whole neighborhood was there. All the kids in the neighborhood were there. The little ones, the big ones, the parents. I mean, there were 3 guys that walked from one end of the corner to the other end of the corner, and they dropped 40 rounds, 9mm shots. They walked up to one guy while he was on the ground and shot him 5 times to show you what kind of monsters they were. But I'm proud of my grandson because he had the courage to actually save somebody from getting shot and getting shot himself. And that just makes me so proud of him.
Every kids are really the only changeable ones. They be mostly adults, they be set in their ways. But kids, you still have a chance to change. You still have a chance to change. And what happens here can happen anywhere. Anywhere. So don't ever think that it can never happen to you. Because it can.
This is his honor roll crack right here. It shows that I can do it okay, father. People honor roll, these is his ashes. You go from watching football games to this right here. Because it was somebody's kid that went out and did this too.